After a slow start to the season, Olu Fashanu has bounced back. Let's put on the All-22 and I'll show you why he's a cornerstone for the Jets rebuild. Let's go. What is going on, everybody? It's Luke here in the Jets film room, and we're back with another All-22 breakdown, and today we're looking at Olu Fashanu. This is a guy I've neglected throughout the season. He was sluggish to begin the year, but since then he's been outstanding, particularly in pass pro. You can see the tweet on the screen here from Justin Freed via PFF. Since week 7, over the last 7 weeks, Fashanu has an 82.4 PFF pass blocking grade. That is elite. That is good for 5th in the NFL, and here's what he's doing so well. Let's rewind to the tape against the Falcons. From the left tackle spot, have a look how Olu Fashanu travels, but then he's able to get inside with that right hand and just stand up the defender. I mean, a fantastic job getting to the chest. Keep an eye on Fashanu's right hand here. Bang! Just clamps inside, and look at the effect on the back end. He is able to stand up the end and almost forklift him into the air. He has tremendous strength, but it all starts with the hand utilization. Fashanu does such a great job of it here, and this was one of many dominant reps in pass pro. But as I alluded to, he's winning in a multitude of ways. On this occasion, watch how Fashanu just explodes out of his stance. It is a quick pass set, and he's able to stand up to the bull rush so well. I mean, just stonewall the defensive end. He did such a great job keeping 3 or 4 yards between his backside and the quarterback. It stood out on the tape against the Falcons. Something I don't love about Olu, this is something I saw from a guy like Andrew Thomas coming out of Georgia. Look at the hands. He flares them out, gets quite wide at the point of attack. That's something that is taught by some offensive line coaches. I think it can lead to someone being a little grabby. Look at the left arm here, just tucked on the 7 of the defensive end. It is wrapped around. That's a little dangerous. But really, what I want you to focus on in this rep is the core strength, the ability to anchor and stand his ground. Fashanu is so stout at the point of attack. That's about as good as it gets. What about against a genuine outside pass rush move? Yeah, Fashanu handled those so well. Here he is on the right-hand side of your screen. I want you to watch how he avoids the swipe here from the defensive end, just runs him around the ring like he's not even there. This is teaching tape from Fashanu, and he gets him 14 yards into the backfield. But this right here is where he wins the rep. Have a look how the defensive end tries to shoot his hands, swipe away Fashanu's. They're not there. He's swiping away air. Fashanu is patient. He then is going to stab with the left hand right here. Control that chest, flip your hips, great fluidity, and work him round the corner. Beautiful stuff from a guy who has been outstanding in pass pro over the last 5 or 6 weeks. Another example of it, Fashanu kept the pocket clean. But sometimes in the National Football League, things aren't perfect, particularly in the trenches. You have to be gritty and you have to grind out a stalemate. On this snap, Fashanu does exactly that, and it leads to 7 points. You're going to see him do an outstanding job here, anchoring, dropping his base, and allowing Tyrod Taylor to uncork this deep ball. He gets pushed back. You can see right here, Fashanu's in a little bit of trouble. He's getting put on skates, pushed back into the lap of his quarterback, but right now we're going to plant that left leg, drop our button lower half, and look how he's able to stand him up for just long enough for Tyrod to get this ball away. This is perfect fight, strain, the ability to work through difficulties and allow your quarterback 3.5 to 4 seconds to throw the deep ball. Fashanu does an outstanding job recovering, anchoring, and that's something we've seen 2 or 3 times in this video already. I mean, this is fantastic. He loses the rep at the chest, at the point of attack, but he's able to overcome it with fight and that ability to anchor. It's 7 points for the New York Jets. And the last pass pro positive we're going to look at is Fashanu defeating the inside move. From the left tackle spot, 74 does a great job washing him inside. What I like are the details. He doesn't overset here. Look how he reads the rusher, plants the left leg, and then he's able to turn, get ready for that inside counter, and look how he just moves his base and washes him inside. Tyrod has a great pocket. He's got a place to roll out if he wants to, and it's because of the play of Olu Fashanu. Watch it one more time at full speed, the little details that allow him to be successful and keep his quarterback clean. A great job from Olu. Overall, he was outstanding against the Falcons. And even though this is a protection-based video, I had to show you this clip. I love the pin pull concept. I think it's one of the best in the NFL. The Jets run it to perfection here. Have a look at Fashanu. I've circled him for you. Getting out as the lead blocker. He is the puller, and look at him just take this linebacker for a ride. I mean, this is outstanding athleticism. Bang! Get him inside the frame and just throw him towards the sideline. He takes out Mechie and the corner in one foul swoop. But this is just tremendous athleticism for a guy that weighs over 300 pounds. I mean, he is moving out there on the front side, does a tremendous job. This kind of stuff excites me, and I know Fashanu does it so well on the front side of running plays. And to finish the video, and for a little bit of balance, here's Fashanu's worst rep of the game against the Falcons. You're going to see him get bullied through his chest a little bit. Again, he recovers just enough to let Tyrod get this ball away. It isn't a QB hit, it isn't a sack, and we stay ahead of the chains. So what goes wrong for Fashanu? Watch the hands. Again, they get a little bit wide, he gets a little bit outside his frame, and as a result, the defensive end gets the chest. Now watch the left hand. Fashanu is not able to re-establish it inside. Look how it's just grasping outside the body, outside the frame, and he isn't able to establish something to hold on to and get that torque with his lower body. Even still, he stays alive, he almost gets a stalemate, and the Jets are able to keep the ball moving down the field with this ball on the out route to Jeremy Ruckert. So even when he's having his worst reps of the game, Fashanu is staying in the battle, and you love to see that from your left tackle. So guys, there's my all-22 breakdown of Olu Fashanu. Yes, it's another positive video, but I don't want to be that guy that's picking the team apart. Yes, there are lots of things wrong with the New York Jets, but Olu Fashanu is not one of them. Over the last 2 months, he's been outstanding, and he's a cornerstone for the Jets rebuild.